just got something to say real quick. The real quick thing is that I am recording on a really early day for me, because for you guys it's gonna be way later than when I recorded this. I'm recording another 2 videos on this day of this game, but I'm not recording 2 videos today for me. Maybe I will and just edit the rest of the time. But I have recorded a lot still, and it's July 7th for me. But for you guys, I believe it's now the 6th. It's now the 17th. I don't remember. The 18th, maybe, of July? Because I think this is part 58. And my plan is for me, for you guys, I get it. I was planning on recording up to me doing the final Divine Beast trial before doing the final trial of the Champions Ballad DLC, where I earned myself the Master Cycle 0, which is insane. But the thing to say is, yes, I've recorded this for a while. I don't even care. Yeah, he's gonna tell me about. He's gonna ask me about the login anyways. But I'm gonna press home just to say it. The Divine Beasts I'm doing are Naboris and Meadow. I think there is another boss for Meadow, but I don't know for sure. And mainly, the 60th part is going to be the hidden trial, but that's not going to be recorded until, for you guys, it will be uploaded the day after the 59th part. But for me, it won't be recorded until probably 2 weeks from my term of things, because 2 weeks from now for me seems like the most accurate for me to do so. And next week for me, but for you guys, you already saw it, I did a stream of Minecraft Ultimate One Chance, and then the stream after that was pretty much a deciding stream of whether I did a gameplay stream or a speed run. And if it was a speed run, it was New Super Mario Bros. Wii or a Kirby game. And if it was if the stream was on a gameplay, it was either Mario Kart or New Streaming LP, because the New Streaming LP isn't Mario Kart. It's just a thing that I would do every once in a while. Not sure when it would be complete. But the Streaming LP was either Super Mario Odyssey or Kirby's Return to Dreamland. That's not it. Silly me. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I'm saying that real quick because the otherwise statement is that yes, I've recorded this on the day where I said I was going to upload some videos, but instead I'm uploading them on the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. The 8th was part 6, the 9th was part 7, and the 8th was, I think the 8th was part 6, the 9th was part 7, and then the 10th was the finale of Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope's DLC, and then the 11th was Mario. Well, the 2 parts of the thing. I'm trying to think real hard about what I'm saying. Like, it was the final 2 parts of Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope's DLC, and then The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was when I dealt with the Divine Beast. Parts 53 and 54 are also uploaded on the same day were uploaded on the same day because of how far behind I was on uploads. I've been sneezing a lot, but there's no need for concern. This is a ticklish situation. So, yeah. I won't be recording for a while for me. Sort of relieving because of the many things that are on my boat for what I'm doing, which is editing, writing, and some other stuff in between. But enough about that kind of sadistic rate stuff, straight on stuff, whatever. But now we are here and going into what we're doing in this video, which is we are going to do the Divine Beast von Naboris trial. Which for that, I'm going in a bit of a different direction. But the side quests I have left to do, I'm very much wondering if there's any more side quests I have to show any weapons in. Because I'm considering using all of these weapons so that I don't have to worry about the limited usages of those weapons. But I might be wrong, and there might be some more side quest that needs a certain weapon to be shown, like for instance, an elemental weapon of the Great Frost Blade, or just a Thunder Blade that I throw away, or some sort of rod. I don't know. Maybe even the elemental rods of the Wizrobes. Might be wrong, might be correct on certain things. And I took pictures of them. Not really, because there's other blades that I've missed. But we shall see.
Are you kidding me? There we go. That took a while. I'm gonna take off the magma armor because I'm not gonna use them anymore. But what I am going to equip is the climber's bandana. Soon enough I'm going to the Great Fairy Spring so that I can finally get that bandana up so that my defense will be up to 32, which would be amazing. I also have got to figure out how to get those shards of the scales because I looked it up before, but all it showed was a guide for how to do it and not anything about how you're supposed to break it apart. So that's pretty much something I have to figure out on my own soon enough. Despite the fact that I missed the Octorock twice, I only had one arrow shown because when I hit the top of the Octorock and the other I just had terrible luck. There's seriously nothing here. I thought for sure there was going to be something down here. Like I thought there was going to be a chest somewhere around this place. But instead it's just showing these islets, or tiny structures. There's no shrines either, and I have yet to do a shrine quest, and yet again, like I said, I was planning on doing the shrine quest after doing this DLC. Gonna let this float along until I explode these fishies. Armored porgies. Mighty carps. Mighty porgy. Never mind. Definitely have gotta not do that. I was not trying to do that. I was trying to go up here. I was trying to climb up that rock up to the top. I think I've made it up without having to climb. Not really. I might as well just jump up. There's something over there. I don't think I've ever gone there before. I'm gonna just see by doing this. It has to be something. I've definitely not been there before, so it's just dependent. And like I said about the memories, I'm going to remember every memory after the Champions Ballad DLC. Because there's also Hyrule Castle for me to go to because there's something there and I need to do. Yeah, and there's something over there that I haven't conquered yet. The Rook's Protection! It's very hard for the final boss unless the Rook's Protection's there. I'm not ever planning. Oh, gosh darn it. I don't know why I'm so freaked out about getting these. But I still am, it's sort of bothersome. Darn it. I'm just gonna cause a ruckus. Just checking out my weapon. I'm good. Crap. How the heck did that not activate? Ow. I'm gonna use the thunder. I don't have the thunder spear, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna use... I'm gonna use the guardian. No, I'm not. Pretty hard to decide. I'm gonna use the royal halberd. And that broke already. Now I'm gonna shock this guy. There we go. And that was a silver Lizalfo, so they dropped a lot more things than I expected. Did that have anything special on it? Yeah, it did. It had the attack of plus 22, which is insane. 58 damage on the sword. And I think the Savage Lionel sword is the exact same damage. That's insane. I have that, so I'm gonna just not use it yet because of the fact that it has that high of an attack power. But what about the Lazal shield? It's sort of funny how random it is, but for what you get. This one is shield guard up plus 12. So I guess I'm just going to remove the shield I have, the Lionel shield, because the still Lazal shield has higher durability. Love how the shield guard up actually works out. Also, where's the chest? Every one of these should have a chest, but I'm not seeing any chest here. Oh, my hammer broke. Gosh darn, I completely forgot about that. Is there really no chest here? I could have sworn there should be a chest around here, but I'm not finding any. Maybe there's a chest that I have to get by a conqueror. Not using the shock arrow. Got it. Nope, it's not by conqueror either. There's just nothing here, which is weird. Normally, every one of these should be having chests. This is the first one ever that I haven't seen a single chest in. That's really bizarre. Well, let's just go onward and see where we go. Because of course I am supposed to go over there. But I think there's also a shrine somewhere. And I pinned my stamp. I changed it to a star stamp for the importance. Also, I've never gotten this before. So I might as well go there to get the Korok, because it's certain I've never done this. If I have, then how the heck did I? Because I don't even remember this place. Yeah. Crap. Crap. There we go. Got this duplex bow. I'm actually gonna see if there's any difference. Nope, it's just the same one. So I dropped it. And yes, I was right by remembering that I didn't do this. Hold. Gosh darn it, I took the apple. Let me give you something better. For repaying you. Mighty Bananas might not be the best repayment, but I accidentally took your apple, so I thought of giving you something more. We're getting pretty close. And I think I'm getting pretty close to where I'm supposed to go over here. Sort of interesting for how this looks. It's even more interesting that when you can't go any farther, it just shows a haze. It's sort of like Pokemon Legends in a way, even though Pokemon Legends was released after Breath of the Wild, but I always just think about that. The after games, even if it doesn't make sense for why I do it like that. Getting pretty decently close. There might be even something here that I can do. It's sort of interesting how much grasslands there are. This is what I mean by if I use a Master Cycle Zero, it'd actually be really fun to use. And it's not much of a spoiler about it being there because Master Cycle Zero was actually part of a thing. That box was just in my vicinity, so I did that. So mainly, the Master Cycle Zero was in Mario Kart 8 already, so deluxe, but still. These trees are important. That's not the reason I stamped it though. But I know these trees are important for something. I think I even came here before. Yep, I did. Off screen at least. Got it. Easy one because even without, you still have the time to climb that tree. I remembered that. I'm surprised I got the tree right because those trees are pretty hard to predict, but I got that first try. There's another reason I stamped this, but why? I'm not sensing a shrine anywhere. Was it just because it was... Yeah, that's why. It's not even letting me go any farther than this wall. What the heck? Then this shouldn't be here. I guess it was because I thought it was possible to climb that. But is it possible? So I wish you can climb the mountain all the way over here, because I have tried that before, but it didn't even let me. I barely had anything at that point. I had 1.5 stamina wheels in it. I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because even if I try it, I think it's just going to say, you cannot go any farther. So, I removed that stamp just because it was a worthless task. I thought there'd be something there, but there wasn't. That's all of them. Spiked Moblin Club. I'm actually going to drop a weapon for that to see. I don't need to. I might as well keep it. I have I don't have much of anything at this point. There's still another shrine quest that I have to do that I will soon just instantly beat. But there's also Leviathan Bones left. I still have to go to the Elden Mountain. There was something there that I think I would have actually been able to take a picture of that would have counted as Leviathan Bones, but I didn't bother trying because I wanted to just get out of there. Of course, there was a shrine somewhere around there. But where? It's telling me it's somewhere over here. I'm gonna use up this because I was curious. A raking rushroom. That's not a rushroom, never mind. So, now, the cooldown is still the same, but yes, it was 6 minutes. I thought it was either 6 minutes or 5. But remember that, because when you do the extra thing for there's a stall knocks! For Meadow. It's just really cool. Anyways, there's a stall knock here. I'm going to stamp this with a sword. Because of that. I love battling this thing. Despite how hard it is, it's actually not as bad, but I still think it's like a really tough boss to battle against. So in that case, I'm just going to use this in Ballad. Easy. We got it. And that was only because of the fact that I managed to just beat it easily. I don't know. Moonlight Scimitar, which has what? It has durability up plus. I'm going to drop this because of this spear, the Royal Halberd, which has attack up plus 11. And then the Great Thunderblade. I'm going to drop this Great Thunderblade to see what this one has. Long throw. Worthless. So it says it's over here somewhere. If anything, it might be another gravel wall. That's the 16th one! I'm surprised how quick that felt. I thought the next Blood Moon would have shown up after the Champion's Ballad, but it happened here. I'm actually just gonna try to go up as fast as I can. I'm getting very close. Screw it. Oh, there's a freaking Deku! Yeah, it's not Deku! I keep saying that! It's a freaking Korok! But I'm so used to saying Dekus because of the early gen. The early gen of Zelda games. This one's pretty easy to get. Yes, sir, and that means the Stone Axe is rematchable. Which is hilarious because I might actually battle that thing again. But first I'm going to use the Stone Smasher, which works against this. It's funny that it works like that. I'm going to find the shrine first and just have that be a teleportable place. Is it this way? Hello. Yep. It's just simply up there. Ishto So Shrine. That one's the easy one. So this one's yet another 4 Shrines Conquered video along with doing the Divine Beast. Which gives me the chance to, for one thing, teleport back, for another thing, battle this thing again. And for the third, get the Heart Container. It should be close. What the heck? Oh, dang it. I'm still gonna do this as fast as I can because I wanna defeat this thing as fast as I can. As fast as possible, let's say it that way, so it'd be a lot easier to understand. Unless it's not there anymore, which doesn't make any sense because that means it spawns in random places. Nope, it's there. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna confront it in an ease. But this time it's gonna be even harder to battle. But because it drops the same things, I'm just gonna use up certain weapons that I will feel as worthless in the beginning. So I'm gonna use the... I think I'll use the Great Thunderblade first. But part of me also wants to use... Oh, screw it. This Great Thunderblade is one I'll use first. Just gonna let it notice. Something I noticed is... it doesn't have the leg defenses. Crap. Wow, I got him despite the fact that he was blocking his eye. That was easy. Goodbye. And it's near morning too, so I did that perfectly. I think it's random every time for what you get. At least I feel like it should be random. This time I am going to drop this because I used up a lot of its durability. So whatever I get here, which is long throw again, worthless. It's fine though, I'm gonna drop this just to see what the others are. Moonlight Scimitar with long throw, worthless. Royal Halberd with long throw, come on! I was hoping one of these would be attack up, again, or durability up plus. That would have been great. But instead, it's just freaking long throw. Now I'm gonna teleport back to that shrine. Because my word, those were absolutely worthless. It's worth it to battle that guy. Also, I think I forgot to get his stuff. Didn't see much of anything to get though. And Hinoxes are even more valuable to battle because of the Hinox guts you get. And I've gotta go to Kilton at some point because of the new items you can get by him. New trial, which is Bravery's Grasp. I have not done this trial at all. So it's really, I want to know what this is. Oh. Well, I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Because going down here, it will show this platform. For some odd reason being here. Even though I don't get why. There's also this that I can easily jump over. Hey, I got an arrow. Yep. So the first chest is a topaz. An easy topaz. If I'm banging the other way to go, it's like, I have to do a certain thing here. I'm gonna just see. Yep, I was right. There's a simple way I can do this. Some way I can cheese this. Which is, I'm gonna drop a bomb near it so I can activate it. If it works. It does. But yeah, I also did it wrong. So for what I'm supposed to do, I have no idea. I don't even know why this platform is like this. Because I can freeze it, but that won't really help. I can freeze this, that would disable the laser, but that won't help. Unless it does, but I don't think it will. Huh. I can't, oh yeah, I can. Huh, that's what they mean by Bravery's Grasp. Interesting. Oh, I get it. I have to drop this on the platform. I gotta fix that angle. It's gonna take too long. Come on. It's not giving me the straightforward angle. There we go, finally. Now that will work. Now it won't take as long. This is just an illustration. No, I did it right. But I'm not gonna do it like this. Screw it. Nope, I did not do that right. But whatever, I'm gonna go up on the top of the beginning platform. The only reason is because of the chest being there. So I gotta try to do it in the right timing. Only doing it because there's a chest up there that I didn't get. And I think that chest is pretty valuable, even if it's a weapon. And if it's a weapon, I'm just gonna drop a weapon for it. It is an ancient core. Still pretty valuable. That's every chest, I believe. Despite not having done this trial ever before, that was not bad at all. There we go. That was not as hard as I expected. All I had to do was carry the laser thing. I didn't know what I had to do there, but then I figured it out when I could carry that laser when I was able to move it. Gosh darn it, I'm so used to pressing certain buttons to skip the scene. It's so hard to get used to X being skipped even though I pressed X so many times. So, now we are going to do the trials of Naboris. Gosh darn it, my thing froze. Don't know when it froze, but it froze, and I'm still gonna keep myself talking.
Gosh darn it, I think it froze when I was figuring out the puzzle, which sucks even more, but if you want to see how it's done, then I guess because if you want to see how this shrine is done, look it up, because it was it was pretty much pick up the laser. I didn't know that.
Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Me? My name is Moza. I'm trying to perfect my ultimate dash, so I'm training in isolation right now. Your smoke signal? Smoke signal? Oh, you mean the smoke. This is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning badly. I'm burning it? So then, you're saying I've messed it up. I see. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to cook something wonderful, it always turns out badly. I thought up this ultimate recipe myself, too. Why is this happening? Teach me a recipe. Oh, I would love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure you'll be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish, an ancient meat dish, and an ultimate survival dish. Which will you learn? Lavish meat dish, which I'm going to take a picture of the ingredients. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird meat or steak. Then you toss in some nice, fresh... I'm gonna actually just take a picture of this. Or... That sounds gross. Hey, that's not nice. Cooking delicious meat is with shiny ore is the only way. How else would one create such a truly lavish meat dish, silly? To be honest, what I always end up making is rock-hard food. How did it even get that rocky anyway? Even when I use ingredients I'm certain it will be perfect, there are lots of times when I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. I think I know what the ancient meat dish is, which is using any ancient materials with meat. Ultimate survival dish. I think this one's going to be a trick as well. I took a picture of the one in case it was going to end up being something cool, but it ends up being a big waste. You'll have to defeat a monster. After that, just find yourself a cooking pot and toss in tons of monster parts. That's dubious. That sounds gross. In order to survive out in the wild, you've got to be willing to eat anything. That's the idea behind my ultimate survival dish. I may end up with nothing to eat but dubious food, but I won't achieve my goal unless I make some sacrifices. I don't see what's so dubious about using monster parts, though. Yeah, I see how it's dubious, but how do you not? Even when I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are lots of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. Nope, I'm gonna take your meat, I'm sorry. Oh, that's too bad. It was a pretty special recipe, too. Examine. Do you understand? Don't touch it! My cooking pot! The very swell in your hands could ruin the salt balance.
So I'm gonna use... No, don't mind the puppy barking. Not as loud as the dog barking, but... Still, don't mind it. Sorry for taking the fruits of your labor in a literal sense. Also, I freaking hate how the fact that me trying to do certain things in the dish wasn't working out, so I have to just leave it to be. I hear something. There it is. I'm guessing this is going to be another target practice. It sure is. Where'd it go? There it is. Gosh darn it. This one's so fast. There we go. My word. And remember that I had over 200 arrows and I used so much of them. I can never understand the windmills because at times I would know how to do them, but at other times it's just I cannot seem to get them very well. I'm hoping that this won't make me too cold by climbing up here. Because I have to climb up here for Naboris, so if it does make me cold, then why the heck did they make me climb all the way up there? Bird! Might as well kill a couple. So the ancient one is going to be, I thought that guardian was going to be active, which was going to surprise me. Ancient shaft. The ancient meal, I believe, is using any meat with an ancient part. But that's also going to make something bad. So she mainly just, yep, it makes me cold. Gosh darn it. That means I need some sort of winter gear. Which I'm going to use the snow quell gear, and I'm going to use the snow quell, where the heck is it? Trousers. And if it makes me super cold, where's Naboris in this instance? I think I am going the right way. I guess I shouldn't be upset, but I am pretty upset. Because this is what Cass said in the vlog. It doesn't say, never mind. I was gonna say, he says something like, go where the heat dies down and go where something like the ice. I wish I could remember, but apparently I just don't know exactly what to do. Well, time to face off against this guy. He's gonna probably breathe off some ice. Goodbye. Let's just see if there's anything random about this spear. I'm gonna drop something, even though it's not gonna be very useful. Yeah, it's always in like random places, but not this. I just wanted to see if it will have a random effect on it, but it didn't. I'm gonna use the Savage Lino Bow for this part. Actually, I think the Lino Bow is even better. Then I'm going to use the Flame Blade. Shouldn't take too long. Part of me thinks it's just gonna drop something like raw. I'm still gonna see what happens. It is a Korok, I knew it. I was feeling like it was gonna be something raw, but I was hoping it was gonna be a Korok because that would have been a waste if it was not a Korok, but I knew it was a Korok. Place to go, like, it's a decent time saver. Because I wanted to see if there was going to be something here for me to do. And knowing about where the Spring of Power is, I know where every memory is now. And I don't even have to worry about looking anything up. Did I take a picture of this pigeon yet? Nope. Oh, yep. It flew away, that's why I said nope. That's a chest, I thought it was a rock. Let's kick this chest open and see what's inside. A purple rupee. Perfect. There's a winter wing butterfly. Somehow I thought it was something else. Just going around this place to see if there's anything cool. Pretty much in the funny sense of things. If there's no shrines here, then that's fine. At least I explored this place to see if there was anything in there, in this area. If there's also a Talus here, or even a Hinox, then this was so much worth it to explore. This was very much worth it to explore. So let's correct my statement there. I knew it was a cold Lizalfos. Traveler's Claymore. I so much want to see if that has any effects. The Traveler's Claymore is pretty decent in damage. It has nothing. I say it's pretty decent in damage, not knowing it was 10. I thought it was like 14. Not getting how some Claymores do so bad in damage, and even the Rusty Claymore does more than the Traveler's one. The Traveler's Sword does 5. So, I guess that's how I figured it was going to do a lot more than just how much it did. Fireplace. What is this? The Mountain Peak Log. I don't know if this is DLC, but I'm going to read this. This is a log of my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo Peak. Discovery log, day 1. I come to the snowy mountain intending to find the ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on the snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I have arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the passage. Going all the way up to day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient texts. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I've found an explanation in the source text that may be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. I notice a faint glow to the pedestal for a short while each day, but how to cast a cold shadow into its core? It seems that it calls for further research here. I lost count. I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets hidden within the pedestal. I'm certain that casting and cold refer to a specific type of shadow. But I've run out of food entirely, and I doubt now that I ever had the tools to do the job, whatever they might be. Shrine quest, secret of the snowy peaks. So this was important. And I haven't done this quest yet, so this means that it's another shrine quest I have yet to do. So I think the pedestal is actually somewhere around here. If anything, this might be it. But, yeah, that's a shrine quest. Mount Grenage. In the diary left long ago, there were a few lines on investigations concerning the mysterious pedestal. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. You gather that there is a secret within the pedestal nestled in the snow-capped peaks. And if you mark it, it just marks to that notebook. And I didn't mean to mark it. I meant to just keep the main quest marked. I completely forget that pressing A to confirm. I did not mean to do this. It was like this. That's not the pedestal. There's a rock that has a Pikmin on it. That's not a Pikmin! I'm saying random words. Go rock! Maybe the pedestal is like, it will show off where the pedestal is. Weird, because it must be somewhere around here in the Gerudo Highlands, because it says in this shrine quest, if I find it again, it's just snow-capped peaks, but it said something about the Highlands having a certain pedestal. Is this it? No. Thought this was it because it looked pretty odd, but it wasn't it. Freaking mushroom. Every time I say mushroom now, I just want to get to it. Goodbye. I use remote bombs to defeat you. I don't know if these Octoroks even survive a hit from anything, and yet they have 8 HP, so it's sort of weird. I think if I unequip the flame blade, the coldness will get even worse. Let's see. Yep. Doesn't matter because I will be finding the pedestal soon. And one of them is going to be easy peasy. It's just going to be look for the certain... Is this it? No, that's where I'm supposed to go. I thought that was the pedestal for some odd reason, but that's just where I'm supposed to go. How silly of me. Is this a Korok as well? Indeed it is. That didn't even look like that would be a Korok location, but apparently it is. No longer needing the flame blade, nor the warm double, so I'm going to... I don't know why I said that. I'm going to equip this. And equip the Royal Halberd. Ow. Didn't think that was gonna hurt me, but it did. Didn't take fall damage there, which I'm glad for. How many mushrooms do I have? I have 25. I know I have already completed the side quest of getting 55 mushrooms, but I'm trying to get that many again so that I can get the special reward from it. Opal, amber, and a lot of other stuff. Please tell me. Okay, good. I was gonna say, please tell me they were actually gonna give me these before this happened. I'm not gonna read this, it's just the same thing, but I'm not gonna skip this either. This is easy. I'm pretty sure I know what these are. One of them's rings, the other one is like survive a sandstorm or something, and the other's defeating a giant beast. This one's a ring thing, I think. But one of them is something that is obvious for where you're supposed to go. So I'm not even gonna I'll take a picture of it, but I do know where I'm supposed to go. Because I've been prepping for it for a long time. This stone monument has survived for 10,000 years. What secret does it hold? How strange to see someone else at this ample altitude. I wonder what brought him here. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm afraid traveling on my own encourages me to talk to myself on occasion. Yeah, I talk to myself a lot, so you're not the only one. Look, as expected, there's one here too. One of the monuments mentioned in my teacher's unfinished song. As such a rush of happiness I feel at being able to sing while the divine beast watches over us. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials that champion Urbosa overcame. Allow me to sing it for you. I'm just gonna read it, not sing it. Lightning King of the Desert. Naboris is champion, the stalwart. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trials, monuments show. 1. Fight the brute of the sand. That's going to be really cool. 2. Chase rings upon the land. 3. Throw the orb underground. Champion trials abound. So, did it move you? By steeping myself in legends of the champions, I'm beginning to form a deeper understanding of them. This will prove invaluable in writing the key verses of the song. It's as though the champions are speaking to me through the song. I hear their silent plea for its completion. That's why I must learn more about the champions of Hyrule past. Luckily, the Gerudo chief Riju and her guard, Boliera, shared some precious tales of their champion with me. Sort of weird. I don't know how I immediately forgot about Riju of all people, but I somehow do. I tend to just forget, and it's sort of embarrassing. I'm grateful that I was able to visit Gerudo Town, even though I had to, leave my comfort zone for a bit. Urbosa song, what we're doing in this video. Even though I've recorded for probably 40 minutes, let's see. Even longer. I'm still going to try to complete all of this. Because a lot of it was just exploration, seeing if I was able to do something about it. So, the first thing we have to do is this. This one's actually pretty interesting. This one, that's where you're supposed to find the Molduga, the king of them at least. I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want to spoil it, even though it doesn't really matter. And then this, either this is where you're supposed to find the Molduga, or this is actually something else. but this is the East Barrens, and originally there was nothing there. But there will be something there now. So I'm going to mark this with a sword. And originally I marked this with a sword because of there being the Zalphos, but now I'm going to remove that marker. The second place I'm supposed to go, it shows snowy mountains. Love his song, it never gets old. But where I'm supposed to go for that is it's some I don't actually remember. This one's actually really complicated to figure out. So I think it's right here that I have to go. It's either right there or it will be somewhere that I will figure out. So there's one right there. I think this is actually one of them that I have to do. And then the other one is close to the village. Somewhere over here. It's not close to the village at all. Oh yeah, it is. It is where exactly? It looks like it's somewhere over here. I'm just gonna stamp this. I'm gonna do this first, just to do it out, just to get out of the way. It's a West Barrens as well. If this is the Moldu King, then that would surprise me. But I'm very sure. Gosh darn, I spoiled the name, even though I said I wasn't going to. I'm not gonna battle this guy yet. I'm gonna do it after. But in order to get to those certain places, I can warp here to go over here. This, I think I just turn around and it will be there. But if it's not there, then I'm gonna have to figure out some more tidbits about what I'm supposed to do. It might even be somewhere up high. But I thought it was down here. But it's not. There is something over there, though. Methinks it's a Korok. I don't have to explode it this time. I can just do this. It was a Korok. I'm finding more of these guys than I'm expecting. I'm surprised. So, it's something I gotta figure out. It's a snowy place. So, part of me thinks it's actually, because it's supposed to be like straight up, so I am supposed to figure it out. It's not Spectacle Rock, is it? Can't be. So what is it? It's not Spectacle Rock because that's a bit too obvious. I don't know. It's not this. There's one over here, and I marked it with a sword because I think that's how you battle the Molduga that I accidentally spoiled. I'm gonna do this first. Because it's easier. And then I'm going to do the... I'm not going to battle the Molduga thing yet. I'm not going to say the name. I said it before, but I'm still hesitant to say the name until it shows up because it's actually really cool. And yes, I can take a picture of it as well. Oh, well, now I'm thinking about it, I might as well go to Kelton. Getting cold. I'm going to wear, just to make it a little bit better, I'm going to wear the... Not this. Oh yeah, this. Not gonna sneeze this time. I've been sneezing a lot anyways. So, yep. And I need to write a sand seal for that. Wait, that... Oh yeah, that is where it's stamped. I'm gonna write the sand seal, but first I'm going to Kilton to see if anything new showed up. I was gonna visit him after the Champion's Ballad, but since it's night, I might as well visit him now.
This smells like a vocabulary, or maybe. I didn't give him that voice. I guess I lost it since I haven't seen him in a long time. I have a lot already. I could just give him these, but they don't sell for much. So I'm gonna give him these. I'm gonna give him 50 of them. Not gonna give him a lot of things. I'm just gonna give him what I feel like is necessary for selling. Ancient Springs, no. Ancient Gears, no. These, I guess, but not really. These I will sell, even though it's not much. It's more useful to sell them in shops than it is selling them here. The Zalfo's Talents, I'm going to sell these, and I'm going to sell 25 of them. Hate this, and it sells for 5 rupees in stores. This, I'm going to sell 30 of them. Actually, no, I'm going to sell 45 of them, because I am going to get more of these soon enough. Also, I haven't given him Lionel Guts yet, but Electric Key Swings, I'm going to give him 13 of them. No, I'm not. I'm going to give him 20. And yet I'm going to buy every piece of armor that he will give me because I am going to sell them in shops just to give myself more rupees. Moblin Guts, 10 of them is how many I'm selling. They're very useful in cooking, but I'm going to sell them here. These are super useful for cooking, apparently. Lionel Guts, 100 each. And I use like 3 of them for the elixirs. 100 each for these, and they sell for a lot more in shops. Shacks, I could do. I could actually sell 10, which I am going to do. Because I won't really need much of these. Lionel Horns, 20. I'm going to give him 5 of them. And I've defeated a lot of Stallnoxes, so I'm going to first give him 10 of these. It's sort of questionable for why, but I'm doing it anyways. And I'm going to only give him 5 of these. No, I'm going to give him 4. Next is, I won't give him the monster extracts, I'm just going to wait for that one. Yellow Choo Choo Jellies I'm not going to do either. Not going to do this Dinral scale because I didn't go to the Spring of Power yet, and I need these scales for something else. Molduga Guts, 55 each. Molduga Fins, 15 each. I'm going to give him 4 of the Molduga Guts because I will be battling another Molduga thing later on. And then this is 40, so it's not much. Ice, not gonna do any of that. Forgot about this, the Lino Hoof. I'm gonna give him 5 of these. And then I'm gonna just give him something that sells for 5, and give him like 5 of them. Not these though. I'm gonna give the Choo Choo Jellies to him. And I'm not gonna give him 5, I'm going to give him 25. 75 Mon. My battery's low, at least I heard it that time. So, now I'm backing out. I'm gonna spend some Mon. I've done it! I did it! An unprecedented piece of monster gear. Which is... I can't believe what I was able to pull this off. I'm actually a bit terrified of myself right now. I present to you the ultimate in monster camouflage. I call it the Dark Series. Wear this and you will become a monster yourself. I hope you like being hunted for your organs. Or you could just, think of it as a costume. Oh yes, and when night falls, you might be able to move a little bit faster. Not sure how it turned out that way, but I'm not complaining. Your current balance is 4,170 Mon. So yes, you are able to become Shadow Link. I actually figured this would show up at some point. This is the Dark Armor. You become Shadow Link. Or really, in this case, Dark Link, instead of Shadow Link. This headgear is a product of Kelton's monster research. He crafted it with a monster born from the shadows in mind. The eyes glow with an eerie red in the dark. Dark Tunic. A spurious replica of the green outfit once worn by a legendary hero. And Dark Trousers. Looks like your average legwear at first, but these were created based on the image of a monster born of darkness. So I'm gonna buy all of these. And, believe it or not, I believe that's his very last offer for you. And you can buy all of these again. I might as well sell some more things so I can buy these again because I want to get whatever that thing is sold for. So I'm gonna, because I don't have multiple of these in my inventory. I haven't yet sold any of these. I don't know why. I'm gonna exchange some more things for Mon. And what I'm going to exchange I'm gonna exchange 50 of these. I'm gonna exchange 75 Boko horns. Are they horns? Yes, they are. And then, might as well give him some of these because I will get a lot more of those soon. So I'm going to give him 25 of these. No, and you know what? They don't sell for much, so I'm just going to sell them in shops instead. Moblin horns, I already gave him 50 of those. I sort of feel like giving him these, but they're pretty rare. Peace eyeballs, I'm going to give him 8 of these. And then for the Lizalfos, I'm not going to do anything there. Boko Guts, nothing there. How much were these sold for? 16. And they're sold for 35 rupees in stores. So it's sort of bizarre that kind of way. I'm going to actually give him one of these. And these are 100 each as well. I'm actually going to sell some of these. I'm going to sell pretty much 3 of them, even though they're super rare to get from the Guardians. But I'm going to still sell 3 of them because there's not much for me to buy from those anymore. It's just the bow and the... And because of that, I'm going to sell 2 more. I don't know if I have enough now to buy every set. But in case I don't, I'm going to sell... I'm actually going to sell 3 of these. 120 mine. And then I'm going to sell... You know what? Sorry, Kelton, but not those. I'm going to give you these instead. And I'm going to give you 9 of them. Half of the collection. 54 mine. And then whatever I get 8 from. Or I can just do 12 of the things. Nope, this is 8. I'm going to give... 3 is 24. So this would be... Wait, 8 times 2 is 16. So I'm going to give you 7 of these. Never mind. Sorry, I don't math right. It's 12 that I'm going to give you. I don't math right. Gosh darn it, that's not right either. Then I'm going to sell to you 12 of these. Even though they only give me 12 mine. And I'm going to give you 9 of these. Just to complete my set. That'd be... If I do 14, actually, that would give me 1750 mine. But I'm still going to sell 9 of them. Just because none of these will make sense later on. So I'm going to back out. Spend some mine. I'm going to buy all of these. The Boko mask. The Moblin mask. The Lizalfos mask. I pretty much did do this correctly.
And the Lionel mask. That's all. I definitely gave you so much of the monster parts. So because of where I have to go, I have to write a seal, a sand seal, which is fine. I can do that. I'm gonna give myself the flame blade just to do this. So yeah, you will be able to go faster at night when you wear the dark set. And if I'm not mistaken, you can also give yourself the upgrades by Great Fairy Fountain on that gear. And the only way you get it is by helping with the divine beasts. Sort of sucks that you still aren't allowed to go inside the village at this form of armor. And also, I haven't owned the sand seal yet. And I should, but I haven't yet. So I'm going to where Kelton is, but minus the Kelton part. It's sort of like the extreme portion of the sand seal race. You have to try to cross the rings in time. You can actually talk to this Gerudo as well. Frelly asked me to go recruit some wild sand seals. The sand seals in town were all trained by Frelly. They're faster, and they'll wait for you to return to them. By comparison, the ones outside who haven't been trained will just run off the moment you dismount. It's definitely worth renting a trained one. Frelly puts her heart into training them. Frelly trained the sand seals used in the sand seal races too, of course. The sand seal races are a Gerudo tradition. It's pretty simple. You use a sand seal to race around the course to see who's the fastest. Just go out the southeast gate of the town and head to the right. You'll see the starting line immediately. No harm taking a peek, right? And yet she doesn't say anything about the extra trial, even though I've never seen this person before. Also, how am I not sneaking? And these guys don't run off, which is even better. I've always used these wild sand seals. It is pretty tough, but I've always used these guys. Remember that. Place for later. I'm gonna actually keep the star stamp on because of the chest that's over there. So here's the extreme sand sail racing. You're racing the clock. So it's basically you have to try to do this without running out of any time. Don't mind the enemies, they're too slow. Definitely gotta go down there later. That's something I should be able to do. I'm gonna star this just in case. It's probably nothing, but it's still nothing. It's still something that I'll try out. I was about to say, but it's still nothing. Right, that is to worry about. Love how this would end up leading to the shrine, and I think I've actually done this in the sandstorm as well. And it was really hard, but because I don't have to worry about that anymore, it's actually way easier. There's the finished thing. Here's a peasant. Oh geez. Apparently, there's a chest behind there. So I wish there was a way to take out the electric Lizalfos without having to worry about them. The only effective things I find are just the fire and ice being weak against each other. Takama Shiri Shrine, the thing we have to conquer. But I'm gonna go to it and then just open the chest that's over there. See if there's anything useful. A gold rupee. Not sure why this is. Gonna explode this guy. Crap, I missed. Where'd he go? There he is. Goodbye. He just stops and dies. Stops just to die. Also, what the heck? You dropped shock arrows even though you didn't even use a bow. I guess that's because I used the bow against you and got arrows from it. But I've never seen that. Where you didn't use a bow, but yet I got shock arrows from it. Alright, what's the trial? Because I forgot what these trials are. Dual purpose. Oh, I see. This one's an easy one. But, also, you have to make sure the gate closes. Go across and then go right back to it. I don't see any way up. Oh, I see the ladder. That's why it says dual purpose, is because it really is a thing with multiple purposes. You can actually just do that. Oh, you're supposed to close this! Easy peasy. Except for not really. You have to do this first. Push it up front. Go across this. Place it back. I don't actually remember where the chest is here. I'm supposed to do this, but what I'm actually wanting to do is this, and this. Go across this way. I need to magnetize this thing. Because of this. Let's turn it. Let's just do this. So that I can do this. Hopefully that won't. Yeah, screw it. Doing it like this and then like this. Not really that hard of a trial. I think I've done it already. Nope, there's one more. This one should be pretty obvious for what I'm supposed to do. And I can't lift him, so I have to just climb up. Is this one where I should find a chest? Somehow this looks like this should be where the chest is. Yeah, there's also this. That one's sort of simple. All I have to do is this. Have this be connected. I'm gonna do this. I don't think I've ever opened the chest. Then put it down here. That will open that for me to get this chest. Pretty sure I have not opened this chest before, so let's just see what's inside. A royal bow with attack up plus 11. That's a good one, because my other royal bow has attack up plus 9, so that one's an even better one. By far the best one to use for later. Then the actual trials solution is I have to let these connect all the way over there. Now I can use magnesis on all of these. Have this be the case, and then there you go. Oh, whoops. Oh, dang it. Just disable it for a temporary bit. Because I did it right, but then I pushed it too far up. There. That should be it. Well, dang it, I need to go up there. Am I still able to do it? Yes. There we go. That's done. Trial uses up a brain level for that one. So, not too bad. I'm gonna do one more before I end the video. Yet again, doing 2 things at once in the next video. Skipping this. I'm trying to just relax my mind. I'm gonna do one more. I don't know where it is. That's the only problem. And I'm gonna do something for a curiosity of mine after this. It's now daytime. I think I can actually use the Desert Vow gear, and that will work out. But now my armor defense is too low to be able to handle anything there. Is it actually? No, it's not this. Interesting. Hydromelons. I guess what I should have done, even though I won't be needing to do it for much, is use this or this, the chili elixir. And all I have are these. Even this is long one, so I'm going to use the shortest lasting one, this one. Because then I'm able to do this. I'm doing the Desert Bow headband. I'm going to... Actually, no. I'm not going to do the Desert Bow headband. I'm going to wear the Guardian... Actually, the Climber's bandana. Because I need it for climbing up mountains. I'm going to go to the Great Fairy Fountain soon. So yeah, all of this was something I did in a very short... on a big shortcut by going from up there and going down there. And it was actually where I was supposed to go for a trial of some sort. And yeah, now I don't even need the chili spear because I'm in the shade. I'm going to instead equip this. No, this. Easy! Dropping this just to see if this fourth boomerang has anything added in. It doesn't, so I'm going to go ahead and equip this back. Don't blame me for being hopeful. I'm always hopeful for whenever I pick up a weapon now and it has an additional effect. But pretty much in dungeon places, it should actually have something added into it. So I should just look at it that way. After this, I'm going to end the video. The next time we are going to battle the Moldugi. I almost said it again. I said Moldugi, but that almost spoiled what it was. The Molduga, the biggest beast of them all, which is actually one of my most favorites in the game. Coyotes! Ha! Gosh darn it, I missed. I have another chance. I was hoping to aim for another one. I'm certain that I'm supposed to go this way. If not, then I am going to have to figure out where exactly I am supposed to go. But I think for sure it is this. Throw the orb underground is what it says, though. Well, now that I think about it, for that picture I took of the meat that I had to use with a certain ore, I guess I should have known it was going to be like that. But surprisingly, I wasn't thinking it was going to be like that. I thought it was going to be something major. Is that a rush room? You know how picky I am with that. I see something. Is that actually something for... Oh, wait. First off, I'm gonna... just have it pinned, but then change the pin to a star. Because I think this is actually what I'm supposed to do, but I have to find the orb first. Or, this is that shrine quest that I'm supposed to complete before, but I don't think so. I don't know. You know, just... Let's see. If you seek power untold, offer a shining blue stone. Oh, I need a luminous stone. I forgot about that. Hold and then throw it on here. Doesn't matter where, I'm just gonna throw it here. That has to be a DLC thing, right? Are you kidding me? It's not DLC? Are you serious? Show Dantu Shrine. That must be for a shrine quest of some sort that I wasn't even able to do before. Are you kidding me? I thought that was it. I don't even think I did that before. And it's a trial, and it's 2 bombs. You've gotta be kidding me. That is not a DLC quest. Come on. I thought I had it there. That must have been for a shrine quest that I have had yet to complete. But it wasn't the right shrine thing. Gosh darn it. I thought I had it. Gotta go over here to see if it's something I can do. But if it's not, then I'm just gonna look it up because I thought for certain I had that. It's in the Yiga hideout.